I can't believe 2025 is coming to an end. Honestly, this year flew by way too quickly, but with that said, I do want to share with you all my end of the year goal update. So this year I set 5 goals for myself. Goal number 1 was to buy a house, which we did back in April. I can't believe we've been here for 8 months already. It honestly feels like a lot less, and we're still adjusting and figuring out what we want to do with the space. Like recently, we rearranged our living room furniture, got rid of some, bought some new furniture, and this just flows a lot better. We definitely have a lot more space than how we had it originally. And just, you know, with the fun things that come along with home ownerships, unexpected expenses, repairs. So that has been a lot of fun. And then goal number 2 was to spend less and declutter more, which I have met that goal. I'm actually pretty proud of myself because now that we have everything under one roof, if you are new here, about a year and a half ago, we had to move unexpectedly. We downsized in the meantime, put some things in storage, and that really made me realize that I don't need all of my things to like live my normal life. I just really need the essentials. But we're just still like adjusting and working with the space that we have and being more mindful with what we're buying. Yes, we have been decluttering a lot and we're still working on it, to be honest. There's some things we still want to try and get rid of, maybe like do a garage sale during the spring or summertime. And when we first moved in here, I donated so many clothes, and that's just something I'm constantly doing and I still need to do, to be quite honest. But with me, people give me their clothes and I keep it, or if it fits, I'm still wearing it. I'm not keeping up with, what's it called, like fast fashion or something like that. Like I know skinny jeans are out. I don't want to try on jeans. That's like the most depressing thing to me. So I still have my skinny jeans. I don't like trying on clothes, or like I just got back from dropping off an outfit to a friend that she let me borrow for this weekend because it matched perfectly with the theme. Because I was like, I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to try on anything. What she had was perfect. We wear the same clothing and shoe size, which is awesome. We could like swap clothes like that. And also it's just like more eco and budget friendly. So that's where I'm at right now. So this is your reminder. It's the end of the year. Go through your closet. You can either try selling it at certain thrift stores and make some money, or maybe you could like swap with a friend, or you know, just donate it somewhere where someone could get like better use out of it. If we have like family and friends, or if they have kids, if they can use it, even better. And goal number 3 was to change and switch up my content. So I used to do long form content. Now I do primarily short form content. So I have met this goal. However, when I did an audit on my channel a few months ago, I was all over the place. I'm still all over the place, but just in short form content form. So I definitely need to niche down and reevaluate my channel. Right now, I'm just like batching my content to allow me the time to think of what I want to do next, where I want to go with my channel next year, because I've never missed an upload, and that's like an internal competition that I have with myself. Like no one's gonna care honestly but me, but I don't know, it's been like 4-5 years since I've had this channel and I never missed an upload. So I would hate if I ruined that streak. So that's why it's gonna be kind of randomness, but that's just a me thing. It is a niche that I'm definitely thinking of switching to, but I'm just trying to practice right now to see if that's something that's gonna actually bring back joy to me. Cause like makeup and beauty videos, I used to do that. I'm like, it's not fun anymore. It doesn't bring joy. So I'm just really trying to buckle down on a niche, stay consistent with that topic to make better use of my time. Because yes, while switching to long form to short form content, I gained a lot more free time in my personal life. Also, I got more likes and views, subscribers. However, I messed up. I was really close to being monetized for my long form content, like meeting the watch time hours. I didn't realize until a few months in that short form content has its own category, which I'm nowhere near monetization for that. I think you need like 3 million or something like that. So I messed up there. That was my bad. I'm still thankful that I got opportunities, and I did have to pass up on a few this holiday season because honestly, I just wasn't any headspace. We had a lot of things planned and I didn't want to stress about that. And I just really want to focus on enjoying the holidays in our first year in our home together and just spending time with family and friends. So yes, moving forward, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to long form content, short form content, or kind of like a mixture of both. I'm definitely going to change niches though, and like just buckle down to like a topic or two and just kind of go from there. But I will still be filming like my travel vlogs and pack with me's because I love those video diaries for myself. Like my friend and I just went to the East Coast together, and I was even rewatching that recently, and that happened back in October. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. Or oh wait, where did we go that one day? So it's just nice for me. And also with losing Marsh, like when I think of him, I just like looking at like old videos with him in it. So it's kind of like a home video for me, and it just brings me a lot of comfort. So I'll just be doing that for myself. Maybe I'll make it private, I don't know, but yes, there are going to be some changes on this channel coming next year. And that leads me to goal number 4, which is to focus on self-care. If you asked me earlier in the year, I would have said I meant this goal, but I feel like as of recently, I'm just kind of coming out of seasonal depression. It honestly feels weird to say it out loud because I was born and raised in California, and this is the coldest it has ever been. Like my winter clothes aren't doing it. If I have to run errands, I literally wear a shirt like this and a hoodie over it, and sometimes a beanie, which that's crazy for California, but it is just like unbearingly cold, and I'm not really a homebody. Like I love getting out of the house, trying new places, socializing, hanging out with family and friends, just seeing like what's new in town. I've just been a homebody lately. Like I've just been on the couch with a blanket watching Gilmore Girls, or Ernie and I will play like this video game we got during Black Friday together. And honestly, it was hard just to even like make dinner. Like I've been making a lot of like chicken with veggies or like oven, like microwave type foods for dinner because I wasn't feeling it. And then even like doing dishes, it was like I wasn't doing it for a few nights, and Ernie luckily stepped up and did that. And then I just felt so guilty, like I'm just sitting here on the couch, and even working from home, like in between calls or on a call, I would just kind of like step in place with my headset on, kind of get my steps in. Like I love being active, like taking Coco for walks, like doing my workouts, and I just wasn't in the mood. And you know, I was telling Ernie and my parents about it, and they also like, I think it's because the sun hasn't been out, like you're not getting vitamin D, you know, it could be like seasonal depression. And Ernie and I had plans we made like back in November, late October. And so I never like canceling on plans. I just feel like it's kind of rude, unless obviously like an emergency comes up. And even though I wasn't feeling it, I was like, no, I should get out of the house, because I did not want to do my hair and makeup. And that's something I normally like doing because I just feel a little bit better about myself. Or even if we're not going anywhere, I'll at least straighten my hair and like curl my eyelashes. And I wasn't pouring into my cup at all. Like so weird. And I noticed it, and I was like, I need to get out of this. And honestly, like with the holidays and just in general, I've been like really missing like my loved ones who are no longer here. So I realized I had to pull myself out of it because I didn't like becoming like a couch potato and just like not getting movement in, not leaving the house. And even like my back and neck was starting to hurt from just being sedentary all day. And I wasn't happy with that either. So, you know, I told Ernie and my parents just to let them know like, hey, I recognize I haven't been myself. And, you know, I think it was like seasonal depression and just feeling kind of down and like missing my loved ones. So just some things I did, just kind of like recognized it, and I'm like, just move, just walk in place, and okay, maybe do like a crock pot dinner, just add a little bit more nutrients, and listening to my podcast again, because I wasn't even like doing that really too much. Or if I was watching TV or playing our video game, I would like stand and walk in place. And once I just started like doing it again, it helped. It really did help a lot. I'm still adjusting to like doing my hair and makeup unless like we are going out with friends or had plans, because I hate canceling. Like I don't like when people do it to me like just because. And you know, I look forward to it still. And like once I'm actually doing the thing, I'm like, I'm so glad I got out today. I'm so glad I got ready. Like it was fun. Even today, like I'm not really going anywhere, just my orthodontist appointment. They're probably like, why are you like so fancy today? But I knew I wanted to film, so that's why I did it. And honestly, it made me happy. Like, oh, I like my makeup, or I like doing my hair. So just starting slowly, recognizing it and seeing like, okay, once you start doing it, it kind of becomes like normal again, or like habitual. I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, just don't be depressed, or just do this and this. Just start slow, and then kind of whatever brings you joy again, or that little spark, keep doing it, you know? Everyone's different though, but I just wanted to be like open and honest about that. Anyway, self-care. I'd say I maybe 80% met this goal, but it's something I'm currently still working on. And that leads me to my last goal, which is goal number 5, and to spend more quality time with family and friends. That's honestly something that I felt like I lacked or wasn't doing the best on because of filming long form content. Because on the weekends, like my husband and I have the exact same work schedule. So the weekends are only 2 days off together. So on the weekends, I would spend at least a good 2 to 3 hours doing my hair, makeup, setting up the filming room, and then the actual filming. And then I would edit the same day as well. So maybe from like 10 to 1-ish, like we wouldn't start on our day until like that was done, and just took like a good chunk of our time, or I would at least film it, and then sometimes like filming would take longer than expected. So then like once we got home, or I'm like, I need to get home to edit or to get it up by this day or do the thumbnail, and I just like felt stressed out, and I feel like I wasn't really being present, or I wouldn't go to things. So I'm like, well, that's my filming day, like I can't. So, you know, just losing my loved ones at a very young age, I was like, you know what, to be put on the back burner. The time I spend with my family and friends and being present is way more important than that. So I definitely had to change my priorities, because life is short. We don't know what's gonna happen to us. I don't mean to like get all dark and sappy on here, but honestly, that was like the best goal that I could have done this year, and I don't regret it one bit. And people joke when they reach out to me, like, when are you free, or how are you booked a month or 2 in advance? It's because I'm setting dates with people. I'm like, hey, when are you free? Instead of like, oh yeah, we should do that next time. I'll be like, oh hey, we're free this weekend or this day. Are you free? What days work best for you? I put it in my planner. I reach out to another person. So it just kind of fills up my social calendar quickly. Yeah, it has been busy, even with the holiday season. Like we literally had something for like the past 4 to 5 weeks. But especially with me being in my funk, I'm glad it was set already, because I don't regret it. And it was good to see people, to get like, you know, dressed and have my makeup and hair done, and to socialize with people that I love and care about. Set a date with people instead of just, you know, loosely saying like, oh yeah, we'll get together. Like me and like one of my cousins, like we are hanging out Saturday and Sunday this weekend, and like I love it. We love like trying like new like coffee and food spots, and just like hanging out together, or just even texting more often too. Like that's something I kind of lacked as well. So just like, hey, how are you? Or hey, I know you're busy right now, but what's your calendar looking like? So just things like that too. I know it's not easy for everyone, and there's like one friend like I maybe see 2 or 4 times a year, but it's better than nothing, to be honest. So that's just kind of like what I'm focusing on right now. Hopefully next year I'll be traveling more with family and friends. That's like a goal that I'm working on. My parents are like in a tough program right now, and I really want to take them to New York. We want to do like a family vacation together. And Ernie, I want to take to Boston, because I really loved it when my friend and I went. So there's like a couple places we want to go to next year. So we're just trying to like also like stay in and have like nights in with like family and friends, because there are definitely some places I want to travel to next year. So those are my end of the year goals. Let me know if you met yours this year, and I will see you all in the New Year's. Bye everyone.